Hello, guys. It is your girl Sunshine here to another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back to Divine Light with Sunshine. I'm really excited to be doing another twin flame reading. Thank you so much for being here and your love and support. These twin flame readings tend to be heavily on the divine masculine energy, but sometimes divine feminine likes to come through. Like this particular reading, I'm so excited. It's going to be a divine feminine reading. We'll see if the divine masculine comes in and disturbs it. Just keep in mind, though, that we do have energy both within us, divine masculine and feminine. Energy is interchangeable. This is a timeless reading. Timestamps are below. Let's begin. So, the song's going to be linked down below. It's called Am I Wrong? By Nico. And it goes, am I wrong for thinking out of the box from where I stay? Am I wrong for saying that I'll choose another way? I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing just cause everybody doing what they all doing. If one thing I know, how far would I grow? I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I call home. So, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something real? Now, am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I cannot see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel trying to reach the things that I cannot see. Am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction, I'm going to be on top of the world. Hope you don't look back. Always do what you decide. Don't let them control your life. That's just how I feel. Fight for yours and don't let go. Don't let them compare you. No. Don't worry. You're not alone. That's just how we feel. So, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I cannot see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel trying to reach the things that I cannot see. If you tell me I'm wrong, wrong, I don't want to be right, right. And then they repeat that over and over. And then it goes on to say, once again, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something real? Trying to reach things they cannot see. And they kind of just repeat that over and over. So with the divine feminine energy I have coming here, and I'm really getting of dreaming, like the song they talk about, am I wrong for thinking that, we could be something real? Am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I've always wanted that I cannot see and can't go for? Am I wrong for choosing a path of believing in the things that may not be so obvious that it is attainable? There's just this sense of, like even like at a point it goes, am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction. And then they go, I'm gonna be on top of the world, you know. um and then they hope that there isn't a looking back. They hope that they always decide to never let other people control their life. So there's a really just a sense of just, I just feel an empowerment coming from the divine feminine. Let's see a little bit more with the divine feminine energy. We have here disconnect, becoming nobody coming through. So I feel like there's something that had knocked you down that's changed, that's going to change this becoming nobody energy. Show me best case scenario, leap of faith. I really do feel like what could be holding any of the divine feminines back is not actually being able to achieve this, because when you put out into the world this energy of you're going to be on top of the world, that is a lot of pressure to be putting on yourself, right? Because there's a lot that requires you to do to become, to be on top of the world. Not saying it's not possible, of course it's freaking possible, right? It's just a matter of how much are you going to put into to get it, to make it possible. So I really do feel like there's a sense of a fear that you may not become anyone if you don't keep working on it and pursuing. Even with this best case scenario, when you look at this card, you have one side is like sunshine and rainbows, and the other side is a thunderstorm and rain. And you know, even on one side she has like that half of a wing, on the other side she doesn't. One side she has the umbrella. I just feel like the divine feminine is going to be learning how to adapt to each scenario. It's like, okay, something didn't go so right. How, what can I actually gain from this? What is the best thing that's going to come out of the situation that didn't go as planned? What is the best case scenario? And also having more positivity and having more faith, because this leap of faith card, you know, I'm getting that full card energy from you know, regular tarot, of just taking that leap of faith. Even the fact of her back being, you know, turned and she's on the cliff, it's the same, you know, symbols that you'll see on traditional tarot decks. With this one, we have unconscious games. I really do feel like you're going to be learning your mind. Your mind, when your ego and your pride is telling you all these doubts of why you can't achieve XYZ, and you know, those times when you're like, I can do anything, and then there's something in your voice to be like, no, you can't, because you're this or you're that, and you've always been like that, or da 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 da. And there's like this story that we will tell ourselves of why we cannot be what we believe we can be. Okay, now, sometimes there's some facts to that. If you say you can be a dragon, I don't know if you can really be a dragon, okay? But you know what I mean? There's certain things obviously you can, you know, if you want to be a boss, own your own business, yes, that is possible. That is something you can be, you know. And the list goes on of the things. Obviously all of you are gonna have a different scenario, but I feel like you're gonna be gaining control of your subconscious. We have here Three of Cups coming through. I do believe success is on the horizon. Now, it did come in reverse, and I did flip it upward, but I do feel like it's not here yet, but it is near. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. I'm very drawn to the fact of the moon. Wow. I'm very drawn to the fact of the moon, and then what comes out is the moon card. Um, yeah, there's something about a moon. There's something about you. You can't see what the future has in store for you. And that makes you feel unstable. That makes you feel uneasy. There's a sense of you wanting to know. Yep, Six of Swords. You want to move away from this energy of, I almost feel like there's a negative dialogue. You want to move away from that energy. Like that's what you're going to be longing for, because it's going to keep you trapped, it's going to keep you stuck, and then you won't be able to pursue what you want to pursue. Disconnecting from that energy, disconnecting from that story, that thought pattern. Yep, Two of Swords. You see how she is blindfolded in that card? You know, there's a sense of, you know, some things you can't see, and you just got to continue to walk and have faith that it will work out. This, I can never get these cards to be straight. um and I'm just gonna have to accept that, right? I just really feel like there's a path you have to walk, and you're not able to see which direction to go. As you can see, she has two paths there in front of her. Her eyes are completely blindfolded there. She can't see, and she has to choose the path. And what she has to trust is the wind, the universe, her guides that are going to tell her which direction to go. And once again, in the corner is that moon. Okay, so moon could be very significant for you. Can mean, could, maybe that's when the insights are going to come in for you. When there's a moon energy happening around you, it's going to help you. But I really feel like there's going to be clarity that comes for you in the night too. Very interesting that this is both the same type of moon that comes out. Maybe you like reflecting at night. Maybe at night it's easier for you to get guidance, get an understanding. What else does the divine feminine need to know? Yeah, you're gonna have a change of mindset. We have here the Eight of Wands coming upright, and we also have the Hangman. It did come in reverse, but because it hasn't happened yet, but you're going to get a surge of communication, a surge of energy, a surge of how to move forward. There's something that's going to happen, some sort of little nugget that's just going to change your direction. I mean, well, there's a Six of Swords, so you're moving away from something, right? We have here the Knight of Wands, trials and tribulations. There's there's a time that you're going through that's not easy. I did definitely feel it with the becoming nobody card at the beginning, but I do feel like this is not going to be in your energy for too much longer. It doesn't feel like that. We have here the Five of Cups, old wounds. We have here the Queen of Swords. We have here the Emperor card. We have here the World card, and we also have here the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. There is some sort of conclusion, some chapter that is ending with a divine masculine. And someone's going to be becoming more independent and more successful when that happens. It's almost like, this situation occurred in order for the divine feminine to get to a next stage. Now, I'm not saying that necessarily this person won't come back. We'll see. If you want the person back, I don't even know. We'll see. Regards to this, tell me a little bit more about this Emperor. The divine feminine does care for it. But I feel like there's going to be success that happens in whatever chapter ends with a person. We have here understanding, healing, and patience. And also here numbing, which is a divine masculine. Funny enough, the divine feminine card has the patience, and the divine masculine card is the numbing card. So for those of you that are a little confused about this particular situation, this person is going to go through healing. You both are going to actually go through healing, I feel, and you're going to understand why things played out in this situation the way that it has. You're definitely going to get more clarity coming to you, which is great, because I mean, then there's not going to be so much unanswered questions. At the bottom of the deck, we have here the soulmate card coming through. Tell me what's to come for the divine feminine's love life. Can we get a little bit about some love? Can we get any love? Can we get any love? We have here, okay, in the last, I want to say 2 or 3 readings, this You Can't Fix Me card has come up so many times for the divine masculine. This person really has to work. If someone is trying to think that they can help someone in through their growth, you can't. There's lessons a person has to do on their own. We have here, oh my god, it says I can't right now. I literally was like, you can't. I didn't even see the card in my hand. And we also have here best friends. There's someone that you care dearly about, that you guys had a really great bond with, a friendship bond. I want love, though. I want to know about love. Searching for clarity. Yeah, he's thinking. Bottom of the deck, unlovable. Top of the deck, secrets. Whoever this divine masculine, they're not speaking up about things. They're closed off for sure. And funny enough, it looks like the same dude, or at least they have their hat both backwards. The one that's here and the one that's here in this picture. Wow. We have here, can we go for a walk? There will be a point in time where this person will come in. Maybe that's where that communication kicks in, and that clarity and that understanding comes in, is this person goes through some healing and they come back and they have a conversation with you. Unique mind. They're drawn to you. I don't know if you care, though. I didn't get any cards emphasizing if you give a flying hoot about what's going on with this divine masculine. Is there, okay, let's move past this person because it doesn't show. I don't like their energy either. Let's see what it wants to come through for the divine feminine. What wants to come through for the divine feminine? We have here the hangman. The hangman falling on the hangman. Okay, so repeated response of new perspective, new clarity, new insights are coming through. Is there anything else that wants to come through for the divine feminine? Anything else? Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands. there was some sort of heartbreak situation. It probably was over this divine masculine, the fact that the card landed on top of that area, that could have made you lose your spark, your motivation, your inspiration, your sense of having faith, um, towards anything being possible. Because even the song was talking about, like, dreaming of the impossible, dreaming what you cannot see, touching what you cannot see, wanting to go towards and wanting to pursue it. So I feel like this person could have hurt you to the degree that it made you lose your sense of motivation, your sense of going forward. And I feel like when you have this new perspective and this communication, this clarity comes through, then you can tap more back into the Queen of Wands energy, which is great. Get a little bit more out of your mind from the Queen of Swords and going into the Queen of Wands of your passion, your desire, that fierceness, that funness. I was very drawn to the red a lot when in this Leap of Faith card. I've been so fixated on it. And I think it was because of that Queen of Wands energy just kind of coming through. Let's see, what is the immediate action the divine feminine can take? There's immediate action the divine feminine can take to help. We have here, keep going, keep moving forward. You're taking the right steps, you're taking the right precautions, and you're heading towards your star, your success. There's that star at the end of this pathway that you're heading towards. So keep going. I mean, whatever you've been doing, listening to your guides, following through, doing the healing, doing things, it's all working. If you can't, even though you can't see it, you may not feel it, it's all working for you. You've been on the right path, you're going in the right direction, which is what I always like to hear, right? Why is there so many cards? We have here, oh, I don't know if you're gonna like this, divine feminine. For those of you that care about this past person, this one over here that I've been trying to get off their energy, it says give your relationship a chance, playfulness, this could be the one, and trust. Now, it's sunshine sassiness that wants to say kick them to the curb, okay? But Sunshine gonna put her feelings in the corner and just go off of what the card's coming for. So for those of you that do want this particular person, as per the cards, it's saying for you to have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? You've already met the romantic person that you seek. Work on your partnership and to recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit to have fun. And I mean, sunshine feelings aside, this person, they're really trying to work through some stuff, okay? Because there was a lot of thinking energy that came through. They do feel like they do have a bond with you, but they know they have to fix themselves and get out of this, feeling of unloved. And there's things that they're holding back that I guess it has to come up when it needs to come up for you, because it didn't come through what they were holding back from saying. But there's some things. So when it comes to love, it is on its horizon for you. Okay, you do have trust, faith, and I think that's the best that you can do, knowing that you're on the right track. You can do this, having more leap of faith in your journey, more patience, more understanding of, maybe ask yourself, why are you in such a rush for this to happen, or whatever scenario is. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes for you. I really do feel like the clarity is going to come into your life, to be honest. Is there any final messages that, let's see, I'm actually going to pull from this deck. Is there any final messages that want to come through for the divine feminine? Flip flop, flip flop. I don't know if you saw that in the video, but it was like dangling all over the place. Anyways, signs. Follow the signs. I mean, we had keep going, that's a pathway, and then signs. Follow the signs. Only you can know for sure if you should trust this divine emperor. Okay. Spring, got a little bit of a timeline there. Ascending, another indication of the boat and moving forward. So for you with the spring, I feel think like in the springtime, you're gonna ascend, you're gonna have a movement forward, you're gonna have some change that comes through for you. You're gonna feel lighter, you're gonna feel more clear, you're gonna feel like you know you're going in the right direction towards a soulmate. I mean, didn't the soulmate card? I don't even remember if it was this reading, to be honest, but I thought I saw a soulmate card at the bottom of a deck. Um, I'm not sure if it was this reading, but you are headed towards a soulmate. Got here guides. Follow your guides. Follow your guides. We have here tribe and admired. You have a good support system around you. You are viewed very highly of friends, family, just even people that you meet maybe the first time. You are rare and people see that. We have here mask. I really do feel like this individual is keeping things from you. I don't know if it's shady or not, but we have here mask. Well, I mean, let's find out. Let's find out. Will we get some answers? Is what is this about this secrets or this mask this divine masculine is not speaking up about? Tell me more about this. Tell me more. What is it? The Tower card. And we have here the Innocent of Pentacles. I feel like something about you being structured, like you being a foundation for them. I'm hearing balance, stability, structure. Why? Spirit of Wands. Movement of Cups. Yeah. They feel passionate about you. They feel love for you. They want to. They just don't see it yet. The Tower moment hasn't happened. There's some sort of insight that's going to come in that makes them have a Tower moment, that makes them see that you bring in a stability energy for them, and they're going to start to see that you spark them, you light something within them, that their cup of love is like, it's almost like you have their heart. um yeah, I feel like it's almost like you have their heart. Moon, the Moon card again. Tell me more about this Movement of Cups card. Wow, this deck is like just flipping flopping. Tell me more. We have here Eight of Pentacles. Person's putting in some work and some effort. Ace of Pentacles wanting to come through there. So I never normally have my deck all over the place like this, but we're gonna go with it because we're gonna see. And look, it's that Eight of Wands again. Okay, Tower, Tower, Tower. I mean, it is going to happen for them. Like from two different decks, this person is going to have a Tower moment that's going to make them see things. Five of Swords, Queen of Swords again, the Empress, and then the Six of Swords. This Tower moment is going to help them see how much they've hurt a divine feminine, because she's back there. She's almost like crying in the back there in the background. Okay, I don't know what Chandler did to Phoebe from Friends, because that's their deck anyways. But if you would focus, he hurt her, and she's over there crying in the background, and he's just picking up his swords, sort of conflict fighting or whatever. But they know that they have to move away. There's a moving away energy. I mean, the Six of Swords came up also for the Divine Feminine. So there's a lot of moving. You guys are mirroring each other. You guys are both moving away from two different things that actually help both of you grow. It's almost like, I feel like the communication helps you guys move forward, or you move forward with something, and then there's communication that sparks this like Tower moment, and the situation where there's this change, there's this reflection, there's a little bit of an insight of seeing who really, they're going to see who their Empress is. And I really feel like that's the divine feminine that they're going to pursue, to be honest. I swear I've been saying it's the last one, it's the last one, it's the last one, but I lied. I just wanted to know more, okay? But let's see. Tell me more of what's on this divine's masculine's heart. Tell me what's on this divine masculine's heart. This was on, you know what? Okay. I can still feel you. What's on this divine feminine's heart? You inspire me. Oh, wow. I think both of you understand that this connection helps you both grow, helps you both get to the stages of becoming who you want to be. That's beautiful. I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. There's a lot of both of you working on yourselves, which is so freaking amazing. I mean, you're turning it's almost like the arrows being turned inwards to yourselves, because it's the best way to, it's almost like putting the love energy on the back burner for the situation so you can work on yourselves, and by working on yourselves you get clarity about that love situation, because right now there's a little bit of a sense of not fully getting a clear response of what's really going on. There's secrets, there's masks, there's shadiness, you can't see people's faces, there's a lot of question marks, a lot of, trying to figure things out because of the divine masculine being so unsure at this moment. There's a lot of divine feminines like, you know what, I'm going to put that off to the side and I'm just going to keep hoping and dreaming that I will have all these things and I will become on top of the world. I will be on top of the world. What's the last message for the divine feminine? What's the last message for the divine feminine? Okay, we're not going to take all those, but we're going to take this one. This one flipped over first. This is the connect with nature. Okay. I feel like the moment that you get into nature, get into that stillness, get into that quiet, just listen to the birds chirp, listen to the water, listen to the cars rolling by, wherever you are, just connect with the motherland, and it's going to help you. Now, I don't know where you are in the part of the world, if it's winter or if it's summer, but in the colder times, just try to get at least maybe a 5 minute if you can withstand it, or longer. Summertime, try to get a little bit more. But I feel like connecting with nature and the beauties within it is going to help bring in more clarity, going to help bring in more stability into your life, make you know more that you're on the right path. It's really just going to be kind of this therapeutic reset to help keep you motivated to go forward. It's going to be very transformational for you. It's just going to be such a beautiful thing. And I also feel like it's going to help you complete a chapter with the 19 boiling down to 10, that end, that 10th stage, in tarot, that completion. So I really feel like there's so much beautiful little nuggets you're going to learn from just being within nature. Every time there's going to be something else that you take away from that's going to be positive, that's going to keep helping you have faith and continue on your journey, because on your journey you are being led to you being the fierce fine self, as well as having your counterpart. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.